a good trout, huh? All right, y'all. That's how we start off the morning, huh, Simba? Yeah, baby. Good fish right here. Came out to a very windy day, southeast winds, super hard incoming tide. So we're gonna try this point at Pontchartrain and Wrigley's with a glow matrix. See if some of these big girls like this are hanging out here, or are we gonna have to go venture on to several areas? We shall see. All the way up on the rocks, huh? Saltwater bass, it looks like here. Coming up and shaking his mouth like a bass. But it's a speckled trout, huh, Simba? Speckled trout. Nice little trout. We started off a little bit behind us where it's a little bit shallower. Now I'm closer to this point, and that tide's coming in really, really hard. It's whipping around this point. Let's see if these fish are trying to hide out in the little eddy there and ambush prey. But another one on the glow matrix. Had to use a 1/2 ounce jig head because we got high winds and a super strong, fast velocity tide. Another good one. Get him, Simba. Another keeper. We're gonna get out of here in a minute. Got Captain Chris and his buddies are running a couple charters here. Go ahead and give this to them. Chris is the one that told me they had some fish here, so I'm gonna leave him alone, let them run their trips. We had a nice little run on the glow matrix right at daylight, and we're gonna go venture on and do some other things. Alright, y'all, we left that deep water stuff. Figured we'd come get shallow, get calm water. It's gonna be real windy today. I'm getting some protected stuff in Lake Catherine. I'm chunking this top water way out off the shoreline. What we got, Simba? I gotta get this one unbuttoned before I give it to you. You don't like treble hooks. You caught one in the nose one time, man. Yeah, treble hooks are not for you, bub. There we go. Yeah, now you can get your little love on it. Get your little love kiss. Kiss him. Kiss him. Kiss him. That's a bite, boy. Anyway, so we're gonna try to just duck off from the wind. Came on the leeward side of Catherine. Chunking this top water way out. It's a little got some grassy beds underneath here. Throwing that matrix mullet. See if we can put a few top waters in the boat. Had a nice little run on that deep point over there when the Wrigley's meets Pontchartrain. Then Captain Chris and Captain Mike came in there. Figured I'd let them have it. They running trips, trying to make a living, and we're just gonna go on and try some other stuff in the marsh, stay out the wind. So we put a little box of fish together here. Got you one, Simba Bud. Got you one. We got Simba. Come on. Right. Look at that big stud. All right, y'all, we pushing back Trying to get away and tuck out from this wind. Pushing way back into duck ponds. Got some beautiful reds. Found some beautiful grass back here. Switched over to our swim shed, put on a weedless operation here. And we're gonna try to close out this episode sight fishing a few reds and getting out of this wind. Got me all up in the marsh. Get out of that marsh. There we go. There we go, baby. What you see, Simba? You ready? You ready for that one, huh, dude? You ready for that one? Oh, come back over here. Oh, Simba's excited. Simba's excited. He loves sight fishing reds. Love sight fishing reds. All right, guys, come up here and talk to y'all. So, a lot of fishermen have heard the expression, use the wind as your friend. I don't know if I agree with that, because the wind's a pain in the butt, in my opinion. But one thing I can tell you is you don't want to make the wind your enemy. So, when you're out here and you're forced to fish a super windy day like we are today, you're going to want to use protected leeward shorelines like we just did, catching a trout on the top water. And then this morning, before the wind really got up too hard, we started off jigging some deep water right off the lake in the Wrigley's. And then as that wind really started kicking like it is right now, we're pushing way back in these duck ponds, and it's a hard east wind, so it's going to rise the water levels. That's common, and it's going to allow me to get these really shallow duck ponds that have real good grass vegetation, and these redfish are golden and floating in here, and it makes the water gin clear. So we moved in here, switched to our moonshine swim shed. Got to rig something weedless when you're back here. So I went with the swim shed and the moonshine color. We got some really fine water back here. And now we sight fishing reds. So hope you enjoyed this episode of DockSide TV. We did a little bit of everything this morning, from jigging deep water trout to top water trout to now sight fishing reds. And just goes to show you the diversity of Louisiana. And we fishing down here in the Pontchartrain Basin. Make sure to subscribe to the monthly bait box, which is going to look like this right here. Great deal we have at matrixshad.com. You subscribe to that, you get $50 worth of Matrix items, and it only costs you $30. Moonshine will definitely be in there. Some glows that we were using this morning on those nice trout. And get out here, get your hands on that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as we do everything out here on the Gulf Coast. Until next time, guys, good fishing.